Our memo today goes to county governors and the coterie of administrators that run the show in the devolved units that we have come to love and hate in equal measure. Coincidentally, it comes on the day Anne Waiguru, the Kirinyaga governor, squeaked through unopposed for another term as the chair of the Council of Governors. Congratulations, Madam Governor, for this is yet another opportunity to serve our great republic. This, however, is not about the administration and governance of counties, but the coming El Nino rains. It appears that everyone is lining up for what is quickly shaping up to become another gravy train on which fat cats and well-connected tenderpreneurs take the ride to quick riches. We saw it during the COVID-19 pandemic, and now we have started seeing the telltale signs of yet another season to eat. Soon after, the Meteorological Department issued a warning that this rainy season is likely to experience enhanced rainfall across the country due to the El Nino phenomenon. The national and county governments lined up all manner of projects to deal with the expected devastation. Granted, this is not a bad thing. Preparing for the coming calamity is the way to go. And we say this because the experiences of other countries that have been inundated with terrifyingly huge amounts of rain in recent weeks have been particularly frightening. But there is a difference between preparing to deal with a calamity and preparing to benefit from one. And that, sadly, appears to be what is happening among our leaders. Consider this. Just today, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission was forced to warn that it will monitor how our 47 governors will use the billions of shillings they are setting aside to mitigate the effects of El Nino. Counties are estimating that they will require at least 15 billion shillings to deal with this coming catastrophe. But 15 billion is not pocket change. That's a lot of money, yet already the EACC is worried that there could be procurement and expenditure irregularities that will be hidden under the watery carpet of El Nino. And we at NTV are telling them that it is totally unconscionable that they are lining up for the kill as this catastrophe approaches. El Nino is a devastating weather phenomenon, and our experience with it is replete with agonizing stories of personal loss and calamity. This tragedy calls for a moment for all of us, big and small, rich and poor, elector and elected, governor and governed, to reflect on our common fragilities and build the bonds of national identity and character. That's what nationhood is all about, after all, and not this crazed drive to pilfer and pillage. Dear our esteemed leaders, people elect governments to protect them and their interests, not to take advantage of them. The basic tenets of democracy are about representation, and these are indeed the building principles of our devolved governments. Now, to use one's position of power for personal enrichment is unacceptable and criminal. And we can assure you that, as always, we will be right here, watching. And we will not be afraid to call you out should we catch you dipping your hands in the El Nino cookie jar. That is the memo.